everybody, it's Kelly, and I'm back with another layout, and today I'm scrapping these darling, darling, darling photos of M number 2 dressed as an old man for their 100th day of school. These are so cute, I can't even stand it. So I'm starting out with that craft paper, which is from Michael's The Recollections collection, and I'm going to mount this sort of multicolored paper here from Creative Memories. It's the Spring Medley Designer Pack from probably 2 years ago, I believe, because I bought this. I'm pretty sure I bought this at a scrapbook retreat, and I haven't been on one since 2020. It was the very last thing I did before the world shut down, actually, in all seriousness. So then I mounted the 2 photos on that kind of aqua paper, which is the Spring Medley Tone on Tone pack from that same year. And then I'm going to use that heart paper there, which is from Creative Memories Picture This Tone on Tone pack. And again, I think all of these are 2 years old. I loved the blues in these, and blues are hard to find in scrapbooking. So when this came out, I bought a ton of it. I don't buy a ton of Creative Memories papers and that kind of stuff, but I have a friend who is one of their reps, and she sponsors a crop that I go to. So I always try to make sure that I buy a couple of things when I go. And these, like I said, were just too beautiful to resist, because I mean, I could have bought tons of these. Although considering how much I've used them, I guess I bought the right amount. Anyway, so now I am thinking that the photos are not completely straight on. So I'm thinking about using a journaling card, and I'm going to do that so it's not straight on as well. I found that number 1 there, and I kind of liked that. But to give the card room enough, I decided to justify the photo cluster to that edge there on the right side of the like multicolored paper. And then I've got a camera that's from Ellie's Studio, as is the stars there. Those are also from Ellie's Studio. And I'm just wanting to get some more wood on here because I have the wood camera, so I want to kind of pull that in. I also think it does a beautiful job of pulling in that craft background. And I chose the craft background because he has kind of a goldy orangey colored pair of pants on there, which works perfectly with his shirt. But I just thought, you know, that craft worked really well with this. Plus, I really like the blues and the browns together. There's something about that combination. I used to have a bathroom, actually, that was in colors similar. Not completely the same. All right. So then I'm looking through some Color Cast Design wood houses here. And I'm liking the idea of this because this picture was taken at home. That window there is a huge feature in their house. So, that it was really a door that he's standing in front of. But anyway, huge feature in their house. So I'm thinking a house would be great. Plus, I was still playing with Calvin Ball here, and that day houses was one of the, what do I want to say? It was one of the things that you could, one of the things you could get points for. That's what I wanted to say. Goodness gracious. Language is hard sometimes, guys. All right, so I'm just changing where that star goes. I was going to put it towards the upper kind of right-hand corner of this whole photo mat there, and then I decided to bring it more onto the aqua paper and then touch the blue paper in some of the photos because that spot above that picture on the right was a little awkward. So I'm changing up that just a little bit. All right, then let's see. Trying to remember what I was doing here. Oh, I think I'm doing some foam tape. Yes. Or not foam tape. Sorry. I thought it was foam tape. I'm working with this alphabet, this puffy alphabet from Ellie's Studio, and I'm going to spell out 100 days. I was going to do 100th day, but I didn't have enough letters in this particular alphabet, and it's kind of a aqua with a little dot. This is definitely a few years old. So I had to MacGyver an S out of an 8. That's what I was doing there. Okay, still working on getting that down. I did not, sometimes I'll put a little bit of glue behind these letters, but I didn't do that in this particular instance. And still working. Okay, so still thinking about maybe getting another star on here. And I think I like that because that star on the top right there is pretty dark, more the craft color. Everything else is lighter. So I did put that down in that corner just to bring that color back again. And to otherwise that one star would have looked like it was hanging out there for no reason. It would have been a little bit weird in this particular case. I think it helps blend everything back together. Okay, so now I'm just cleaning up after myself a little bit so I can kind of see. Sometimes I need to do that. I tend to clean up after every layout, you guys, most of the time. Sometimes when I'm doing Christmas or holiday like that, if I'm doing a lot of layouts, I don't, but I have a hard time working on a super messy desk. That's just the neat, crazy, obsessive, neat person I am. So I'm going to add these enamel dots in, and these are from Altenew. They're the Glacier Cave color, and they were the perfect color for this layout to pop in a little bit of a different texture. So you've got some nice wood veneer going on, a little bit of puffy stickers, and then some enamel dots. And I think that that craft cardstock looks a little textural compared to a lot of the other cardstocks as well too. Just adding that in. And I do love these photo papers, or these papers from the Picture This collection from Creative Memories. Oh my gosh, they're so beautiful. Perfect for these darling photos of my grandson. And that smile in both photos is so totally him. This captured his personality so completely. They're just darling. I might be a little prejudiced because I'm his grandma, of course, but that's okay. I'm allowed. I'm just about done here. And playing around with how I'm going to get that other enamel dot in. And actually, that other enamel dot fell off, so I'll have to go back in and put another one on there. All right, guys, there's a still shot and a couple of detail shots. Hope you're all well, and I'll be back with another layout again soon. Bye, everybody.